Okay, so this is the tritone pairs in the dominants. So this is for all the 5 chords. So first you need to know your 3 diminished 7 chords, and then they just repeat. So I'll show you those first. So here, that's our first diminished 7. So that's C, E flat, G flat, and A. And then we just move all of those notes up a semitone to get our next diminished 7. So we've got C sharp, E, G, and A sharp or B flat, however you think about it. That's our C sharp diminished 7. And then we're going to go up again. I'll just turn this up a little bit. And that's D, F, A flat, and B. Okay, so there are 3 diminished 7 chords. If we go up again one more time, notice how if I put this C on the bottom, now that's just an inversion of the first diminished 7. So obviously there's 4 notes, so there's 4 inversions. Okay, this is the second one, and the final one. So the reason why these are important is because in these diminished 7s, this is where the pairs of dominant chords are. So each of these is made up of 2 tritones, the diminished 7 chords. So we've got the the C and the F sharp. That's the other tritone, and I'll move this one up. So that's the E flat and the A. So there are 2 tritones, okay? And these 2 notes and these 2 notes as dominant chords share the same tritone, but it's a different tritone. So I'll show you for both of these. So for C, a C dominant chord is this, isn't it? So the major triad with the flat 7 on the top. So C, E, G, B flat. And in this chord, we can see the tritone of this chord is E and B flat. So let's take the pair from this tritone here. Let's play an F sharp dominant. So we play the F sharp major triad with the flat 7 on top. Notice how we've got this E and B flat again. That's there. So that's going to be in this chord, and it's in this chord. So there are dominants that share the same tritone. Now let's do the same. Take the diminished 7 chord again. Let's do the same with the other tritone. So these 2 notes are the root notes of our other dominant pair. So this is an E flat major triad with the flat 7 on top. And here we can see the G and the C sharp. And then let's take the other dominant, so major triad, minor 7th on the top. The C sharp and the G again, that's in both. There and here. And that's our first diminished 7. I'm going to go a little bit faster now. So the next diminished 7 is this one. So this is our pair. So we've got the D flat major triad. This is there, and then we've got the G. So that's the tritone that's shared between both of them. Let's take the other pair of the diminished 7, E and B flat. So this is our E dominant. This is the tritone. B flat dominant. This is the tritone. Okay, last one. This is our diminished 7. So the 2 tritones are D and A flat and F and B. So they're the pair of the dominants. So the D dominant, we've got the F sharp and C, which is the tritone in this chord. Then let's go to A flat, the F sharp and C again, and then let's go back to that diminished 7, and let's do F and B. So F, our tritones there, A and E flat. Then let's go to B, and we have A and E flat again. So what you want to do is just remember, basically, play your dominant, a tritone away from that dominant, that's the dominant pair. And you just want to practice, I'd say, rather than practicing them as full chords like this, what you want to do is practice playing the tritone in your left hand like this. And then that allows you to create the different kind of colour, texture, however you want to think about it, harmonic complexity, however you want to describe that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom out a little bit. So I'm going to now play a 2-5-1 in F, and I'm going to utilise the two different tritones. So I'm going to, so not the two different tritones, but the two different dominant chords that share the same tritone from this diminished seventh. So 2-5-1 in F, it's a G, a C, and an F. So let's keep it really simple at first. We're just going to play like a G minor 9. I'm going to play this voice in here. You could play this, you could play this. You could, you know, whatever, you could go rootless and play this. And we'll discuss these voicings in further lessons as well. So there, you know, you just play whatever you play for now. So I'm imagining you probably play something like this. Okay? And then we're now going to play the root note of the dominant, which is the C. And then we're going to jump up and play the tritone and support it with the 9th and the 5th of that dominant here. So that's going to sound like this. Can you hear that? Then we resolve to whatever type of F you want. I'm going to play this. Okay, let's do that again. So G, play the root note here, play the tritone, and then we're going to play the 9th and the 5th. Okay, now let's do the same again, but now let's keep it just as simple, and we're going to do the same voicing up here, but we're going to put an F sharp in the bass, and that's going to sound like, let's do that first. So F sharp. See, I've got like, already we've got this crazy kind of crunchy sound, and let's break that down theoretically. So that's F sharp, that's the tritone, and then we have the sharp 5, and then a flat 9. And some people call this different ways. So you can think of it as kind of a sharp 5, flat 9, but other people would call it different things. Like sometimes people say things are like a flat 13, whatever, but that's fine. So, and then we're going to resolve. So let's listen to that. Okay, so let's do it one more time. And then we'll do it with just some different extensions. So let's do, and then now I'm going to do this. So that's a sharp 11 on the C. Okay, let's do one that's sharp 5, sharp 9. Okay, let's do a tritone substitution where we're going to do here. We're going to play the 5th and the 9th. So that's now, and then resolve. So that's going to be 2, flat 2, or the tritone sub. So 2, flat 2. Okay, one more time. And then you've got other ones, flat 9s and stuff like that. But we'll get more into the depth because there's quite a lot of complexity to all of these. We'll just do the other pair so you can see how it works. So that was our C and F sharp. Let's do our E flat and A. So because you probably, we don't want to jump too far. I know you said you do the E flat, you're good with that, but that's the 5 of the A flat. So let's go to the 5 of the D, the A. Let's use that. And instead of doing a major 5-1, which would be this, so get the tritone. Okay, we're going to do minor, so we want this. We're We're going to finish with that. And this will relate into the key of F as well, because that's the 6 of F. Okay, so let's do that. So first, we'll play the 2. So that's going to be an E, but it's not going to be an E like normal minor like this, because we're not doing major. That would be, we're going to do the minor one. So we're going to do a minor flat 5, which is this. Okay, and now let's just go to a straight up A, normal dominant. Let's keep it simple. So we play the root note, we're going to play the tritone, and we're going to play the 9 and the 5. You can go to that however you want. So that would be, and then we go here. Okay, I'll play it with a flat 9. I'll do some different variations so you can hear the sounds that you probably know, but you don't know what they are. So this is the flat 9. Okay, then we've got this one, which I like to use a lot, and you probably use that as well. But that's a sharp 5. Okay, it's got the 9, and then up here we've got the sharp 9 again. So sharp 5, sharp 9 again, and that's going to sound like this. Yeah, and one kind of popular song that actually uses this 2-5-1, but it goes to the major, so it goes, which sounds really nice as well. That's Can We Talk? So I'll play just a bit of that. So there's a, can we talk? I'm gonna go up. Sorry, there it is. So that's 2, 5. I'll do it again. Okay, and let's do the other pair. So that was here and here. So now let's do the E flat. So we're going to be doing the same tritone, but we're going to do different notes here because we're going to do the E flat. And we're still going to go to the D. So let's listen to that. Let's do it again. And let's put that in context of that Can We Talk song. So rather than going at the end, sorry, major. So we're going to do an E flat. So let's listen to the 2. I'm going to do the first one normal, the second one with the tritone substitution change. So normal, 2, 5, 1. Let's do the change now. Here we go. So I went to the minor like an idiot rather than the major, but hopefully that makes sense. So a long video, but try and watch it, see if all of that makes sense. And then in the next lesson we do, we're going to like to deep dive into it and get really used to like playing just the tritone here with different things in the right hand to make up these dominants. And we'll try and put it up to 2 sharps and flats for now. So that would be the key of B flat, F, C, G, and D. So make sure you practice getting used to those pairs, okay? So we need those dominants. Try and get at least comfortable with just those. So hopefully that all makes sense. I'm going to send you some stuff over via email as well, okay? So I'll send that in a minute as well. Nice one.